Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold stream. On today's stream, we are back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be playing more of the new event, the Duel Triangle, with the attributes being distributed so very fairly. I figured, hey, let's give it a shot to all of the different attributes, play some different decks, and truly see what is the best. It's I don't know, I think it's probably just Snake Eye Fire King. But, like, everyone's going to be playing Blue Eyes. However, with that being said, before we jump into the event, we got to talk about the insane amount of new cards that are currently, or that have been revealed. Half of these are from TCG, and, well, I should say, some of these are from TCG. The rest of them are from OCG land. So, I would imagine most of these are going to be pack filler, basically, but we did receive new Luna Light support, we received new Novels, and of course, Vanquish Soul. We eaten good today. So we're going to talk about all of those first and foremost. Starting with the TCG stuff, this is also all probably just pack filler. Maybe it'll see play eventually at some point. But we have Dawn Angel Cambi, which is a level 1 Light Fairy. Effect a monster with 518. If you control no monsters or all monsters you control are fairy monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You contribute any number of fairy monsters, including this card, to special summon a fairy monster from your deck whose levels equals the total levels those monsters had on the field. You cannot special summon the turn you activate this effect except fairy monsters. This will abso-fucking-lutely see play in Dark Lord. That's the only deck I could think of that would ever care about those specific mechanics. And there you go. That being said, being locked into fairy, how much does that matter? It means you can't go like IP Masquerena to end on something like that alongside a Condemned, which is something that you would generally want to do, but having the ability to just special summon a guy from deck, which is very nice, is very good. Specifically because you could go like, that means that you could play more consistently. You could play Indulged and Capricious more effectively, as well as Ukobak. And they could all kind of, well, not all of them, but they could be starters, right? Does it have to equal exactly? Equal total. Okay, it does equal. This could potentially do something in Dark Lord. I struggle to think of anything else that would do anything. That's crazy in Starry Night, unironically. They're all 4s, right? So this actually doesn't help them. Because here's the thing, you have to tribute itself. Tribute any number, including this card. What deck do I want to build next? Ryzeal. Please! Please give me Ryzeal! Please! Yeah. That's why I said Dark Lord, because at the very least you could use like Ukobak in order to tribute into either of the other two like starters, which means you could play this alongside Ukobak, or just as like a way to get a tribute onto the field for free, which is fairly good. Yeah, it's kind of clunky. If it just said you could tribute any number of fairy monsters, it would. The problem is if you don't have the ability, if you don't have the including this card, you leave access to basically, this is basically Mind Master, more or less, which we are not allowed to do. That would be way too crazy. Anyway, sorry, I got very distracted on that card. We have Rimnir? I have no idea how you would say that. I don't know why there's an H there. I'm going to call it Rimnir. The Divine Follower, which is a level 9 Light Fairy. Effect monster with 22/22. You contribute 3 fairy monsters from your hand and or field to set a continuous spell from your deck, but send it to the graveyard during your opponent's end phase. What deck is this for? Is this for agents? Oh, maybe. Yeah, it might be an agent card. Let's be honest. If this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. These are just agent cards, right? Should be 3-set ceremony. Does agents agents don't? Why do I care? This is an interesting card. I'm sure it will see play in something. I don't know what continuous spell this is supposed to be. This feels like it's very specific in what it is supposed to do, and I just don't know what it is. Is it for Starry Night? This could genuinely be. This one could be a Starry Night card, but this feels more like these two go together for. Oh, you know what? It's probably this card, isn't it? Vingolf's Blessing, which it says when this card is activated, you can send a light fairy monster from your deck to the grave. Fairy monsters you control gain 100 attack for each fairy monster on in the field or in the grave. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target a level 4 or lower fairy monster in your graveyard and special summon it. This is generally what I would imagine the idea is. What light fairy do you even have that like does anything there? Light fairy. Says deck, right? Doesn't say deck or extra deck. Yeah. So you could send Trios. Like that's something. You could send Ava, right? Ava's a card that exists still. Or am I going crazy? Is Ava not a light fairy? Ava's a light fairy. Yeah, you could send Ava, which is dumb. Okay. You could send Maze. I don't know. These are very interesting cards. These are very interesting cards. I don't know how much they're gonna do, but they're interesting. We have a fish. That is not. Oh, I just assumed this was a normal monster. Level 4 water fish effect monster, 300/300. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon at level 6 or lower fish from your hand to defense position, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is banished, you can special summon this card in defense position. So this is specifically for Goaty, right? This is a Goaty card. That's kind of. Does that actually do anything in Goaty? It makes sealed Goaty a little bit better because like you could. If only this was in the same set as like Goaty cards, but it's not. Because, like, Sealed Goaty would love this. But, like, this doesn't do anything for Goaty. Oh, no. Sorry, I did read this wrong. This does say level 6 or lower. I read this as level 6, period. Forget everything I said. This is fantastic. This is absolutely great. I just read it wrong. Yeah. No, never mind. This is a good card for Goaty. That's like actually a starter for the deck. Right. Because now you can go into the like, Link 2. And go from there, which I believe like banishes additional cards from deck or something along those lines. Toxic Boxfish, which is another Goaty card I would imagine, which is a level 4 water fish synchro effect, a monster with 18/800, requires a tuner and a non-tuner, and if this card is synchro summoned, you could target a card in either grave, banish it. If this card is banished, you could target one face-up card your opponent controls and negate its effects until the end of this turn. This card is something. I'm struggling to see the purpose of this card. Yeah, it's something. Okay. I don't even know if this would see play. This is... It might. The extra deck I feel like for Goaty is not very tight. I feel like you have a lot of options available to you. But I feel like, you know, White Aura Whale or White Aura Dolphin might be a little bit better. Dolphin maybe not so, but like White Aura Whale or like, you know... Changying or something along those lines will probably be more valuable than this thing. Moving on. We have Fission Bids, which is... Well, that's something. Which is a normal spell card that says, at the start of your main phase 1, banish 1 card from your hand. Your opponent can banish 2 from their hand. If they do not, you apply this effect. What? That's such a funny stipulation. Take 2 fish monsters from your deck and either banish both or send both to the grave. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn except for fish monsters. Take 2 fish monsters from your deck and either banish both or send both to the grave. That's wild. That is a wild card. Luckily, you don't have to banish 2 from your hand. You can just Ash Blossom it. That also works. Do mind if I do? You're locked into fish if they allow it to resolve. Which means you would have to be playing the 2 targets as well. Yes, Malice, but like Malice gets fucked by this card activating. Unless the opponent activates it. Then you're like, I'll just play on your turn. Except for, I mean, are the Malice... the Malice monsters aren't on summon effects, right? Yeah. Oh, this one is. So if you had, like, specifically White Rabbit, that's like the only one that would do anything if you were to banish it on the opponent's turn. That being said, just putting like the names on field probably is good enough. I guess that would turn off like imperms and fool losses and stuff like that. So that could potentially cause issues, but yeah. If your opponent is Malice, you're just kind of screwed. Yeah, I mean that does kind of suck, but this card's also insane. This card's also insane if specifically your opponent is not Malice, and even if it is Malice, this is still crazy. Like, allowing this to resolve is kind of crazy. Take 2 fish monsters from your deck and either banish them or send them to the grave. You're locked into fish, but like, you know what's my plus, dude? True. Opponent banish strategy. True. And then we had Lad, Replicard Lad, which is a level 7 Dark Cybers effect monster with 25/25, and you can banish 1 other level 7 or higher monster from your hand, special summon this card from your hand. Then you can target a face-up monster you control, special summon a monster from your deck with a different name that has 2 or more of the same level, attack, or defense, but it cannot activate its effects this turn. Oh, that's lame. So this is just like a worse Mannequin Cat. So what you're telling me is they're giving us Kashira support in the form of a level 7 Dark Cyber monster that special summons itself. I don't like this card. That's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Couldn't you just, like, I don't know, someone like Mathmech Diameter or something like this off of this effect? You just, like, target a Mathmech. I think all of the Mathmechs have, like, different numbers. Am I wrong? Oh, I lied to you. Yeah, you could target Circular and then special Diameter off of the Circular. You just need the Diameter and Grave at that point. Like, you don't even have to... And then, bada bing, bada boom, there's your 3 names. That's so cool. You get Unicorn because 7 and 2500 attack, right? Yes. However, its effect would be turned off. What I was thinking is you banish the one... Like, you special summon a Unicorn, or you special summon a Fenris, or even, like, an Ogre, and then, like, you special summon this guy by banishing the other dead one in your hand, and then you can, like, birth and bring it back. Or you could always just special summon Dark Magician. Because, you know, it's level 7 and has 2500 attack. We have Sakura Vendirage. No idea. Rank 4 Dark Psychic 25 or Dark Psychic effect monster with Xe monster with 2025 and requires 2 level 4 monsters, and you can detach material from this card to target a level or rank 4 psychic monster in your graveyard, except itself, special summon it. Ooh. If a monster is special summoned, while this card is in your monster zone, you can target one other face-up monster on the field. That monster's name becomes this card's until the end of this turn. Sorry, until the end phase. Why? Become me. That's a cool effect. Too bad it doesn't do anything. Is there a reason for that? Like, that's just actively detrimental to your own cards? So, like, where would you use this? What is this for? I guess it would be for, like, any of those cards that say, like, oh, this requires this specific archetype. Like, for example, you could, you know, target a Ryziel monster and be like, you're no longer a Ryziel monster. Stop making Detonator. Or, no. Yeah, Detonator. Don't make Detonator. Anyway, Tiki Peas, which is a normal trap card that says special summon this card as an effective monster. Interesting. That is a Rock Earth level 4 1800 with the following effect. This card is also a trap. Quick effect. You can pay 800 life points to special summon a continuous trap if accept itself from the grave or banishment as a normal monster with these stats, and its name becomes Tiki Peas. Even while face down, that card is not treated as a trap. Okay, that makes sense. Could you imagine... Hold on. Okay, if this line of text was not there, could you imagine the headache of, like... Okay, I'm gonna special summon back Apophis, right? The new Apophis that, like, negates something, right? I'm gonna special summon back Apophis, and then Book of Moon it, and now it's just, like, another... it's just there again. It's just another negate basically available for me. Could you imagine that? Luckily, that's not the case. It basically just becomes a monster. But, like, oh, ignore all of that stuff. It's now just back to being a trap. That would be so funny. Oh, that's just like a nightmare to think about, though. But no, it's just a monster. Whew. Walmart brand Heraldry Crest 3rd form. Drip. These are some interesting cards. I actually really do like these cards. They are pack filler. They're not going to be very good. I don't really see them being played in anything. What's up, Red Rum? How's it going? Yes, I did read that, right? They are eye candy. Yeah, pretty much. I think Tiki Peas might have some play in the new Odeon deck. Obviously, these Goaty cards are actually very good. Aspis School is pretty good. Fish and Bids is also very good. I struggle to think of a deck that would realistically use these besides Dark Lord, but Dark Lord is not a deck. It is a prayer. But they're cool cards. Moving on. Lunalight. Lunalight. Hasn't received support in ages, and they actually have gotten quite a few cards. We have Gold Leo, which is a level 4 Dark Beast Warrior effect monster with 1600. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can add a Lunalight monster from your deck to your hand, except itself, then discard a card. Okay. That's actually pretty good. You could put, like, Emerald Bird or really any of them, right, into the graveyard very effectively. And it also is just, you just add Tiger there, which is crazy, and then Tiger just, like, reborns the card you discard. Or you could discard the spell that, like, searches, which is also crazy. Or you could discard the trap that also, like, searches, I think. Does the trap search when it is in the grave? I forget what the trap does. What does the trap do? Banish from grave, send a card from hand. Oh, it's specials. Specials from deck. That's what it is. I always forget. Okay. If a Lunalight monster is sent to the graveyard while this monster is on the field, you can target one of them and add it to the hand. What the hell? Even during the damage step. Oh, that's hilarious. So if you, like, walk over a monster, this guy just adds it back. That's so funny. On top of that, hey, this first effect, you just discard the monster and then immediately put that back into the hand. This card's wild. This is like circular level insane. What the hell? This is the mess. This is maybe one of the best starters I think I've ever seen. This is like Ice Ryzeal. This is like Stratos on crack. That's okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Lunalight Silverhound, which is a level 3 Dark Beast Warrior effect monster with 1400/400, and you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can special summon a Lunalight monster from your deck, except itself, and if you do, you cannot special summon from the extra deck. While you control that face-up monster, except for Lunalight monsters, so it's not even a real lock. As long as you get the card off of the field for a Lunalight monster, you can then just do like Fiendsmith combo. That's hilarious. Does this discard for card effect? Oh my gosh, it does. Okay, so this card, you can search and then trigger this by immediately sending it to the graveyard to then just special summon another. That's... What the hell are these cards? These cards are crazy! When a spell, trap card, or effect is activated on the field, you can banish this card and a Lunalight fusion monster from your graveyard to negate the effect. Okay, so they really wanted to make Lunalight meta. Got it. We're gonna have to deal with Lunalight Turbo 2, Electric Boogaloo. At the very least, you have to play the fusion monsters, and you can't just go like, I'm gonna summon a whole bunch of Xyz monsters. So that's... That's wild. Okay. We have a Lunalight Liger Dancer, which is a level 12 Dark Beast Warrior fusion effect monster with 350, which requires Lunalight Leo Dancer and 3+ Lunalight monsters, and must be fusion summoned with the above materials. However, it does not say it must be fusion summoned. It just has to be fusion summoned using the above materials. So, I think theoretically you can still like special summon it and like cheat it out. It's unaffected by non-Lunalight card effects. Oh, that's fun. It can attack twice during each battle phase, and once per turn, quick effect, you can send a Lunalight monster from your extra deck to the grave to destroy all opponents' special summoned monsters. What the fuck? These are the craziest cards I have seen for an already established archetype, I think, ever. These are wild. So you're telling me... Okay, so... Hold on. You're telling me if I summon Liger Dancer, to be fair, technically speaking, rather difficult to do on the first turn. This is not an easy requirement to fulfill. It's possible, but it's not like the easiest thing. But if I do that, I get a big Bungus who's just unaffected and nukes the field. Every turn just says, no. Why? How do you beat that card? You, like, have to kaiju it. Yeah? That's... Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then we have a Perfume Dancer, which is a level 6 Dark Beast Warrior fusion effect monster with 1500. and requires 2 Lunar Light monsters. You can only use the first, second, and third effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is fusion summoned, you can add a Luna Light Perfume from deck to your hand. Of course, makes sense. Just for free. This is the card that searches, right? No, it reborns from grave, right? It reborns from grave, and you can banish it to discard a card and add a Luna Light. Okay, wild. You can target one of the Luna Light cards you control, return it to the hand / extra deck, and then you can special summon a Luna Light monster from your hand. Oh. Okay. So I guess the idea is like, if you don't have access to like this guy, you can fusion summon this, reborn one of the monsters used for the fusion summon, banish the Lunar Light Perfume, adding the card to the grave, adding the card, bouncing back the monster you just used for the reborn, and then special summoning that one, which would then trigger the effect in order to get you the search and discard. You can use Tiger like 4 times with that. Oh yeah, you could also do that. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot the Tiger is a card, and now I'm sad because I know for a fact that the Vanquish Soul support is not going to be nearly as powerful. Wild. You can banish this card from your grave. In this turn, monsters your opponent control lose attack equal to their own original defense. Yeah. Cool. Why does it do that? And, of course, Masquerade, which is a continuous spell card that says you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn during your main phase. If this card is activated this turn, you can send a Luna Light monster from your deck to the grave. Sure, why not? And then if you fusion summon a Luna Light monster, you can add a polymerization from your deck or from your grave or banishment to your hand, then you can discard a card. And if you do, once this turn, if you fusion summon a Luna Light monster, you can also use monsters in your grave by banishing them. Well, okay. While this card is not crazy by itself, holy crap, this is the most like pushed support I think I've ever seen. If this doesn't make Luna Light meta, I don't know what ever would. How would you not be able to just like Liger Dancer and like kill the opponent? Finally, we can add Luna Light Perfume. Why was it made like that in the first place? Because it's balanced if it is that way. Imagine having the searchable reborn. Brother. Luna Light was already good without having access to a searchable monster reborn that also searches an additional card. Imagine now having the ability to do that. Do we talk about VS? No, we have not. Because we've talked about these stupid bullshit-ass Luna Light cards that are so custom. They're so crazy. This is MathMech. This is MathMech 2.0. We're gonna have a MathMech. We're gonna have a Luna Light meta. I guarantee it. I don't know if it'll be the best deck, depending on like what else is meta at the time, right? Because like this will have to contend with like Yummy and with Dragon Tail and with Canine and stuff like that. Which Dragon Tail and Canine aren't insane, but like it'll have to contend with some of those. It'll have to contend with the new support, or the new archetype that just, where is it? That just got announced not too long ago. Argmegia. It'll have to contend with that. So it might not be like the best deck, but I would be shocked. I would be baffled if it wasn't one of the best decks. Better than Melodia support? Absolutely. One thing you have to remember is, while a lot of those cards didn't really have payoff, the thing is, Lunalight is known for having a card, Tiger, that basically puts like an infinite amount of material onto the board very effectively, and now they have an easier time doing that and getting to that. So it's not like it's going to be difficult to make that big boss monster that they had previously, or that they had in that support, on top of just like potentially doing anything else. So like that's a thing. Anyway, we have a new, I don't know, these are just like cards. I don't think it's, I think it's from the next set, potentially. Oh, it's the limited pack GX, there you go. So these are all, GX cards. Maiden in Love, which is a level 2 light spellcaster effect, a monster with 400, 300. Your opponent's monsters that can attack this card must attack it, cannot be destroyed by battle, and if this card battles an opponent's monster at the end of the damage step, you can activate one of these effects, place a Maiden counter on one face-up monster your opponent controls, and take control of a monster with a Maiden counter. This is the exact same card as previously. I think just worded a little better. Am I wrong? Am I going crazy? This is just like the exact same card. Is it not called Maiden? What's the original one called? Maiden in Love. This is just the exact same card. Am I wrong? I guess the difference is like it's not bad. Is this supposed to be an errata? I think this is just an errata. I think they just errataed it. I think this is literally just an errata. Because this is the exact same card. Same stats, same name, same attributes, everything, all of that stuff. It's all the exact same, except for the effect is different. And it's only slightly different. It still places Maiden counters, and it still steals with Maiden counters. I guess it doesn't steal with Maiden counters, but now at the very least you can put it in defense. That's funny. Okay, cool. We have Eucalyptus Mole, which is a card, which is a level 3 Earth Plant effect on Monster Plant with 300, 1300, and you can only use first second effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is a normal or special summon, you can special summon a level 4 or lower beast monster from your deck in face down defense position. Then, if this card is in attack position, change it to defense position. Okay. If this card is destroyed, you can special summon one koala monster or a tree otter from your deck, and if you do, apply this effect until the end of the next turn. Non-effect beast monsters you control gain attack equal to their own original defense. Cool. This card does stuff. Soul Union, a normal trap card that says you can only activate one of this card's name per turn. Target a face-up monster on the field and an elemental hero monster in your grave. That monster on the field gains attack equal to the attack of the other monster until the end of this turn. Then, if you have an elemental hero normal monster on your field and or in your grave, you can fusion summon an elemental hero fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing its materials from your grave. Cool. Another way to fusion summon. I don't really care, but sure. Duel Links cards. True. Coolio. Moving on. We have the Novels. Oh my gosh, there are so many cards. We have a new Pendulum, which is a 0 Pendulum, which I believe pairs very nicely with the other Pendulum, which I believe in 8. Yeah, so that's kind of crazy. And it's Chef des Nouvelles, which is a level 3 Light Fiend Pendulum effect monster with 1,1800 and a scale of 0. And its monster effect says if this card is on the field, distributed and added to the extra deck face up, you can place this in your Pendulum zone. You cannot activate the following effects of a Chef des Nouvelles in the same chain. Once per turn, quick effect, you can target one effect monster on the field, increase its level by up to 3. Oh my gosh, that's wild. And then once per turn, if your opponent special summons a monster, you can banish a recipe ritual spell from your hand, deck, or grave. Apply this effect. Apply that card's activation effect that ritual summons a monster. Okay, that's kind of another crazy card for pendulums. Or as a pendulum. Oh, you're right. Light Fiend. That's cool. So now we can play Fiendsmith. Engraver is Chef Lacrimas. Was I'm not gonna try and say that. Confirmed. True. During your main phase, if this card was activated this turn, you can add one Novell card from deck to your hand, except a Pendulum monster. If this card was activated. So if I were to place it into the Pendulum Zone, I wouldn't be able to get this effect, right? Yes. If a monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, you can special summon this card. Oh, I get it. That's crazy. Wild card. And we have not Hungry Burger, but Angry Burger, which is a level 6 Dark Warrior ritual effect monster with 28-18-50. This card is always treated as Hungry Burger. You can ritual summon this card with a recipe card. Monsters your opponent control that it can attack must attack this card. You can only use each of the following effects of Angry Burger once per turn. You're going to reveal this card in your hand. Add a Novell monster from your deck to your hand. And if you do, shuffle this card into the deck. Quick effect, you contribute an attack position monster on the field. And if you do... I'm sorry, hold on. What the fuck? Special summon a Hungry Burger with 2,000 attack from hand or deck. So that doesn't ignore summoning condition? Does that work? Big Wheel no longer summons a brick from the deck. True. I would imagine this works, right? I would imagine Konami just like says that works. But technically speaking, it doesn't, right? Like you can't summon Hungry Burger with that effect. Because it can only... Oh, it can only be ritual summon. Never mind. I thought it said you could only special summon it with the effect of the ritual spell card, the Hungry or Hamburger recipe. Never mind. It can totally be special summoned. It just won't be properly summoned off of it. Okay, that's fine. I was like, wait, hold on. Why does this work? It does work. I read the card wrong. Novell's Recipe Book, which is a continuous spell. Which says, while you control a Novell monster, all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls are changed to attack position. Oh, no. Okay. It's a floodgate, kind of. Each time a monster is tributed by a ritual monster's effect, your opponent pays 850 life points. And that's the bill. You're getting handed the bill. Time to tax ya. Let's go. Once per turn, if you special summon a ritual monster, except during the damage step, you can target one of them. Add a recipe or Novell card from your deck to your hand, except a continuous spell, and if you do, increase that monster's level by 1. Okay. So you can immediately trigger another ritual monster to go into... Oh my gosh, that's crazy. These are the wildest support cards I think I've ever seen. Did we just start looking? No, we've already looked at the Lunalight as well as the TCGs. And also the Lunalight cards are some of the most busted support cards I think I've ever seen. Holy crap. Is that Poplar? No, that's the level 1. Okay, that made it sound like it was Poplar. It's the other Novell. The Novell Ritual. The level 1 Novell. This guy. Or maybe it's this one. One of these. Probably this one. You're basically playing 2 games at once. The thing is, if it targets, it doesn't get to modulate the level. So either you get to change the level and then potentially go from there to do additional things, or you get to trigger the effect. But I don't think you get both. Right? You target one, and then that would trigger in chain the next Novell. Because, like, if it's targeted. Yeah, it's not an if, it's a when. When a card effect is activated, it targets a monster on the field. And then, like, triggers them. I guess technically you could target a different card, but, like, you wouldn't be able to, like, target that one. So it wouldn't really help in that regard unless you were to use, like... You could go from, like, 1 to summon 3 and then target a different card. But at that point, you would probably already have the levels necessary to, like, go into the next one anyway. So yeah, it doesn't really change much in the math, I would believe. Dude, those Lunalight cards are nasty. I'm sick. Where's my Tri-Brigade cards? Anyway, what else does this say? Oh, yeah. Accept a continuous spell, increase the monster's level by 1. Yeah, these are crazy cards. Holy crap. I mean, now you have way easier access to just about everything in the deck. You have an additional starter, you have an additional extender, you have an additional end board piece, you have additional ways to get to, like, the counter trap, which is very good. Like, this is a very good set of support. We're never getting tri-support ever again. I know. And I'm sad. Inflation is crazy. I only played 600 during the Masquerade era. True. And of course, last but not least, Vanquish Soul! Pog! Vanquish Soul has some new cards, and I'm so excited. First of all, we have an Earth monster, which is cool! We kind of do need a new Earth monster, which is Vanquish Soul Holy Sue. Hold on, is this... Hold on. Is that the scarf or is that her mouth? It's a very important question. That's all. Also, goddamn, this is cool artwork. She's got a fucking skull. It's a skull and ribs on her staff. That's so funny. Yeah, the conditional then, yeah. So you can add the card, but you don't have to modulate the level. So you can either target and tag out using the targeting, or you can target, add, and just boost the monster's level, which was pretty cool. Anyway, this is Holy Sue, which is a level 5 Earth Psychic Effect monster with 522, and says during the main phase you can reveal one other Vanquish Soul monster in your hand. Special summon this card from your hand. Quick effect? What? And then it has another quick effect that says you can only activate, you can activate one of these effects by revealing monsters in a hand with the listed attributes. Earth and Dark to take control of a monster your opponent controls with the lowest attack, your choice of Tide until the end phase. Wild, or Fire and Dark to special summon a non-psychic Vanquish Soul monster from your deck. God damn, that is a crazy card. That is so good. Being able to special summon itself freely from the hand at, like, during main phase just by revealing another monster, which also triggers Xiaolong, which is very good. On top of that, being able to either special summon from the deck with a Fire and a Dark, which generally is what you want, or if you have two of the worst attributes with Earth and Dark, you have the ability to just, like, yoink a guy, which is very useful as well. Imagine being able to, like, steal Poplar. That's crazy. My Poplar. I mean, it doesn't matter as much now, but, like, hey, nice, Ryziel Cross. Not Cross, Ryziel, Duo Drive. Yoink. Mine now. That's crazy. Good effects. You can only use each effect once per turn, and you cannot activate more than one in the same chain. Good card. And then we have Soul Rocks. Oh my gosh, they have an Xyz monster, which is a rank 4 Dark Pyro Xyz effect monster with 2025. and is 2+ level 4 Vanquish Soul monsters, so it's not generic. Sad. That I understand why they did this, given the fact that they just printed Ryziel. But like, come on, you didn't have to do that. Once per turn, if a Vanquish Soul monster battles this turn, you can also Xyz summon rocks by using a Vanquish Soul monster or a rock of the Vanquisher you control. Oh. How interesting. Okay. That's very good. So you can still use Rock the Vanquisher in order to go, and then you can... Oh, I like that. And then it says, gains the following effect based on the attributes of its attached material. All monsters lose 800, all monsters your opponent controls lose 800 attack. Fire, Vanquish Soul monsters gain 1,000 attack, which is wild. That's an insane amount of attack points. You could potentially change the attack. Sorry, you could potentially have an 1,800 attack point difference just by having this card on the field. Meaning, your opponent loses 800 and you gain 1,000. So you could punch over just about anything. That is an insane amount of attack change. Like, think about it this way, right? With the Tearlament field spell and with the Tearlament Scream having activated, your opponent is down 1,000. You gain 500 and your opponent loses 500. This is 800 more than that. And that was already way good. Wild. Also, Earth allows you to detach a material from this card to destroy a card your opponent controls. This is pretty good. Having like a dedicated removal that doesn't require a specific thing, like this is just an additional guy to be like, here I've used this spent like Rock the Vanquisher, boink, destroy a guy, and then just go Rock the Vanquisher 2.0. Did I do it wrong? Oh, Rock of the Vanquisher. Right. Because you could go like attack, do a bit of damage, and then Xyz summon into this guy, over Rock the Vanquisher, pop a card, and then just link him off for another Rock the Vanquisher, and then you have Rock the Vanquisher on the following turn. That's pretty good. That's a very solid card. Having the ability to do that, pretty good. He cleans up the board and does nothing else. Yeah, pretty much. But that is very useful. Blaine, I think you are very far behind. Vanquish Soul Start, which is a field spell card. This is, you can target a Vanquish Soul monster you control, add a Vanquish Soul monster with a different attribute from your deck to your hand. Oh, it's a Vanquish Soul card. What? Okay, that... Oh. If a Vanquish Soul monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can reveal a Vanquish Soul monster in your hand instead. Does that have a... Yes, okay. You can only use that effect once per turn. Oh my gosh. I about lost my mind. I was like, excuse me? That is so good. Okay, yeah. Crazy. You can reveal... during the end phase, if you control 2 or more Vanquish Soul monsters, you can set a Vanquish Soul trap from your deck. What the fuck? This card... These cards are crazy. Give me... I need them now. I need them now. You walk over everything? Oh, that's what you meant. Except the 38. Yeah, because it's unaffected. Yes, unaffected is unaffected. Okay, now, hold on. Right here it says start for VS on the card. But here the translation says Vanquish Soul Start. Is this actually a Vanquish Soul card that Mad Love can search? Because if it's not, right, if it's something like Stake Your Soul, and it's just not a searchable card, I will fucking riot. This better actually be Vanquish Soul start so that Mad Love actually has a search target. Also, yum, 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 yum. Oh, that's so cool. All of these cards are fantastic. Well, except for Rocks. He's here. But these are like exactly what they need. In the OCG, VS has a forced reading of Vanquish Soul. Okay, so yes, it would just be Vanquish Soul. Okay. Then we're fucking awesome. I was like, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't translate it wrong, but like, who knows? Maybe it's just like, oh, it's not a Vanquish Soul card. Ha 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 ha. And then I lose my mind. Choose a custom card in the field spell lets you end on 2vs versus back row consistently. Yeah. On 2vs back row consistently. These are the I cannot express how happy I am about these cards. They're so good. I need them now. Raisin not the main character anymore. Nah, he still is. But I think Mad Love might now be the better starter. Because, like, what do? You can go, like, Mad Love, grab Field Spell, target Mad Love, grab Raisin, right? Or I guess, oh, you could grab Sue, and then Sue reveal and special, and then, like, you could grab Xiaolong there. I guess you could also grab, like, Xiaolong, which also would then be able to special summon itself. Or you could grab Raisin and then go Rock special Raisin, grab Xiaolong special summon itself via a myriad of different effects, right? Or you could grab Sue could that, oh, my brain is so happy. Bye Infernoble Equip card. Nah, I think you still play that. I'm not gonna lie. How many starters does that give you now? Right? It gives you 3, 6, 9, kind of 12. Maybe you still play the Equip. I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, you're not gonna not play Rhoda. So you might still play the Equip. But maybe not. You need to be this strong now if your archetype can't play Dominus. Do we really think that this is strong? It's fun. It makes the deck a lot better. And, like, maybe it can compete again because the field spell is crazy. And, like, now you have a board wipe maybe a little bit more consistently. But, like, yeah, I don't know. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I keep seeing this artwork as her face. But it's, like, the anime character, the like, anime waifu, like, I don't know, the tsundere, like, embarrassed scream face where, like, ah! That's what it looks like to me, and it's very funny. Also, does this mean you don't have to play Pantera? Like, would you still play that card? Because what, you go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. No, yeah, you probably still do play Pantera. Yandere? Huh? Did I say Yandere? I said Tsundere. Or something else of that nature. Sick as hell. I'm let's go. I'm so excited. What's that artwork supposed to be? A woman holding a staff, or I guess more of like a club, that is a skull and ribs. Sue being summon or take on the opponent's turn is also huge because she pads out names in a different way, in a better way Xiaolong did. Now Xiaolong can exclusively fetch tag monsters. Yeah, having the ability to utilize Xiaolong now to actually grab additional monsters or extenders, as opposed to grabbing like a trap card or something along those lines, because of Start, is very useful. Like, Su and Start basically make Xiaolong's job a lot easier as a way of extension. Because now you can reveal, like, you know, Raisin and Ash or something else of that nature, and then grab, like... I mean, you could grab Start as well with Xiaolong. So there's a lot more options available to you. Yeah, this artwork, I'm not that big of a fan of, like, zoomed out. Like, on a... I don't know, it still looks like a lady, which is the biggest part. I'm a healer butt artwork. If anyone's played Arknights, it's a Harmacist. They're not pharmacists, they're Harmacists. Which is very funny. Alright, let's play the event. That artwork, or that, not artwork, the support makes me so happy. I'm so excited, dude. Except for the fact that Lunalight is going to be a pain, I am very excited. Also, Dear Lanta, Fire and Wind is getting absolutely cooked. Do I think it's the worst? Not by a long shot. I actually do think Fire and Wind is by far the best. Because Snake Eye Fire King, Baron, actual hand traps. But everyone is, of course, playing the new stuff. Or Dark and Water, because, like, that's what everyone has, right? That being said, let's play... Why don't we play Blue Eyes? Let me give 140 points per win. True. Inferno, Fire King, Rescue Ace, Snake. Yeah. Wait until he attacks at all to be max in Master Duel. Don't care. Those cards are sick as hell. Don't care. Didn't ask. Wait, can I play Paleo? Hold on, chat. Wait, chat. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Before we play Blue Eyes, can I play Paleo? And the second question is, should I? And the answer is yes. But, like, should I? Oh, right, you're banned. No, why would they do that to me? What's up, Yu-Gi-Oh player? I'm doing all right. Oh, I can't play Paleo. I mean, I could, but without transaction, can I really? Do I have... What? I mean, making big unaffected... They're not big. Making small unaffected guys is very funny. Hear you out. What am I hearing you out? I swear, if you say play Blue Eyes. Never mind. Tragic. Alright. Anyway, let's play Blue Eyes. Let's go up. It would be bad, Paleo. That is true. It would be bad, Paleo. But do we care? Yes, we care immensely. What if we played Fiendsmith? Do I get locked in any way if I go for Fiendsmith here? Mayhaps. Oh, wrong button. Crimson Dragon. There you go. I don't think we need those. Honestly, it might be worth it to play the second Tyrant. Maybe like Judgment as well. Oh, we could play the additional normal summon of... What's his bucket? Neo Kaiser. Is that worth it? I'm trying to think. Why was I thinking the Fiendsmith stuff would be good? There's like a normal summon I was thinking of that would allow me to go into that. Can't remember. Piri Ray. Oh, we could do Piri Ray. I don't like Piri Ray. be like 5 duels, true. Yeah, we could play Master. Yeah, that's probably worthwhile, right? Like, playing at least one. We could play Egg and, like, Jet Dragon. How good is Jet Dragon? Probably very, right? We probably want Jet Dragon. Which means Egg is a little better. We'll play an Egg. Egg! I have, like, no hand traps. I mean... Nibiru's not bad, but... How good is Nibiru? Nibiru's not bad. We could play Valor, we could play Ghost Bell, we could play Ghost Ogre. How good is Ghost Ogre? As opposed to Ghost Bell. As opposed to Valor. As opposed to... we could play Judgment. Yeah, Quasar's a wind. Piercing the Darkness, because you draw every turn with protection. No. Piri Ray. I feel like I want hand traps. But Piri Ray might be better than... No. I feel like this is pretty good. I feel like Jet Dragon in particular is going to be good, mostly due to the fact that, like, Harpies, Feather Dust, or Lightning Storms and stuff like that are going to be abound. So I think having a Jet Dragon is going to be useful. It's not like we're going to run into, like, Nibiru or something like that. That's something I don't have to worry about. We could do Silo Hat Rat. Does that do anything? Not really. We could play Seal 2, Electric Boogaloo. I don't know. Yord! Nibiru's really good. Alright. Should I play 3 of it? Maybe. Because I don't have access to any of the draw cards. Maybe we do just play 3 of it. I don't think I need Cross Out. Cross Out's kind of ass. We'll play 3 and 3. We don't have Droll, which sucks. Maybe we play a Piri Ray? Okay, this isn't gonna help. There it is. There it is. Do we maybe play additional copies of Piri Ray and go to like 42 so that we don't brick? Maybe. That might be worth it. Grand Tusk for Seal target? We have Jet Dragon as a Seal target if we really need to. I don't hate that idea, but like, I think we have other targets. Do we play again? I don't like adding another one. I know that barrel doesn't trigger on special, but I'm not too concerned about the Seal special summon. And adding another brick doesn't sound like a good idea. I just don't like that idea. I guess we could play like triple tack, right? That's probably better. Yeah, that looks fine. No, yeah, it's probably Piri Ray. Yeah, let's do that. This locks me out of Earths, right? No. Okay. I'm thinking of the other one. Extra deck. We could do a second Seal. We could do Avramax. We could do Curious. Looks like doesn't do anything, but we could. Ultimate Creature of Destruction. Trust. Oh, we could do 1 for 1. How much do I like 1 for 1? I really like 1 for 1. Probably more than Piri Ray, right? You just like 1 for 1 for Maiden. Or you could 1 for 1 for Egg. Or you could pitch an Egg for 1 for 1. Ancient Fairy Dragon to do Magia. Why would I ever do Magia? Do we play Burial? do... I don't like Grand Tusk. I don't want to go over 42. Avermax kind of doesn't do anything. Oh, we can play that rank 8. We do this guy. If you succeed summon, you can negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent currently controls. Detach material from this card and target a more monster in your grave, or banishment, special summon it if you against that attack. Sure. Why not? We have a bit easier access into our 8s, but not a ton. Seriously, what else do I even put in the extra? Are you weird for not being interested in the Blue Eyes stuff? No. Do we have like a rank or a level 9 outside of Spirit Dragon we want to go into? Not really. We could play Danglong. Ever thought about that? No, that's probably not the play. Though it is very funny. Underworld Goddess? I guess? I don't know. Avermax? SP? SP is dark. I'm stupid. Ah, right. Right, the whole stipulation with the deck. What else? Curious doesn't do anything. I guess Selene's not bad. What kind of synchro monster? There's like not many synchro monsters that we would have access to that would like do anything. Yeah, I mean Azure's not bad. Yeah, we could play Hope Harbinger. Might as well, right? Harbinger. I really feel like I need a synchro monster. Is there another synchro monster we'd want to go into? No, not really, right? What's up, Digi? Lina? I feel like I'm most concerned about the Dragon Lock. So I feel like I'd rather have, I don't know, Seal. Or something else of that nature. Just to get, like, a guy off of the field. Maybe it's just second Seal, right? Also, I'm not playing Called By for hand traps. I'm playing Called By to absolutely shit on my opponent. Because almost every single deck in this event is graveyard related. And it's like, hey, cool, nice tier limit monster. You can fit, just win away. Less concerned about hand traps, more concerned about my opponent potentially doing something. And Called By is a card that exists. That should. This hand is a hand. It's a very good hand. Yours. Goes on 60. Okay. Oh yeah, for some reason grass is legal in this event because fucking reasons. I don't know. Why is grass legal in this event? Why did Konami go? You know what? You know what sounds like a good idea? Leaving that grass looks greener legal in this event. 10 out of 10, dude. Hell yeah. You should start with barrel always? Simon, did you look at my hand? No, I shouldn't. That was absolutely not the play. Huh? They left macro legal. Trip. What's up, Ninja? How's it going? See, I had the same 2 cards. Brother, I had the Lordly Load in hand. Normal summoning the what's-his-bucket was always the correct play. Because it chain blocks the Link 1. It allows me to send Egg to grave. And it gives me the ability to still do the barrel, or not barrel I guess, but the Primite stuff later. Do we know someone Baylor here? I think we actually do. I think that actually just makes the most sense here. Let's do this first. Let's go like this. It's not true according to the flowchart. True, you're right, you're right. Forgive me. The flowchart is always correct. The flowchart is always correct. We just make Spirit Dragon here, right? We make Spirit, we bring back, we set Drill Beam, we pass the turn. And then they go Harpy's Feather Duster and Droplet. And then I lose my shit. Because they made me go first! This is like Tenpai? No, Tenpai's like slaughtered. Could be... Lunalight? No, not Lunalight, sorry. Literalist, right? That's probably what it was. We should give us a second copy of Altar Blue Eyes. I think they did. Didn't it come around again during the anniversary? And you could buy it again? I don't know if that gave you a second copy. It should have. I didn't check. I didn't buy the bundle. This was a Lyralist, right? Don't look at it. No, don't look at it. It just lets you buy it if you missed it? Oh, that's lame. Oh, that's so lame. Also, I've lost all I lied to you. Forget I said. Oh, Jet Dragon. There he is, boys. My least favorite card. Let's go. Uh-huh. Yo, tier limit's crazy. Oh, that's hilarious. Imagine... Do we... Get fucked. I mean, it doesn't matter because they had everything anyway, but like, damn. Oh, he like me for real! He saw the turtle! Turtle! Dude's hand was cracked, except for the fact that he saw the turtle. If you didn't see the turtle, that hand is insane. But he did. There it is. There's the turtle. Cursing everyone's hands. Yep, yep, yep. Gunkin Suship? Wait, what? That is it. What? Huh? Jam, what are you talking about? He has 2 pieces? No, he shuffled it back for Kit. No longer engraved. Isn't that crazy? It's an Aqua monster. You could just, like, do that. That's wild. That's a crazy thing. Yep, yep, yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. Gunkin Primite is very fun. I will agree. What the hell are we managing? Oh, I forgot Brief was in great. Yep, yep. Ah, tragic. Heavy Storm. Okay. Kashira Ogre is a water. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Fenris is an earth. And Unicorn is a wind. Isn't that crazy? Special summon monsters. Well, my monster is not special summon, so it's fine. Baylor 2, Electric Boogaloo. No shot. What are you even...
This game is so fucking good, dude.
That's my favorite part about it, is that it's good. Is that it's so good. Oh, I love this event. Oh, it's so interesting. Oh, that's peak comedy. Oh, that's so funny, dude. Oh, I love that.
Is there a reason to activate to be this guy? Oh, if I activate, It's not like doing that.
Okay, so first and foremost, the play is do this. Okay, so that's cool. That's cool, that's cool. Okay, so I do have a way of dealing with this guy. Isn't that fun? Jet Dragon really helps out here. A lot. A ton of times. And then I make Zeus, but I'm stupid and don't play it. Why am I not playing Zeus? That should be my second seal target. Get rid of... Play Zeus. What am I doing? My card's available. Yay, yay. I'm still dead. Isn't that fun? Why did we activate that? The hell does this do? Oh, yeah, it allows them to do this. I mean, yeah, we imperm. It's the only way we live. Oh, except I'm stupid, and it's not, because they still just do this. Yeah, that was dumb. That was really, really dumb. I have a lot of live draws. I have a lot of dead draws. Let's find out if we draw well. Should all beast? Damn, okay. Not what I was expecting. Wait, if they had that, they had lethal. Huh? Okay, that limits my options quite substantially. That fucking doesn't do anything. I hate this game. I hate this game. Never mind, I forgot that that card does... thank you, Konami, for being stupid. For being fucking dumb. Thanks, bud. Very kind. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see if they're smart. I would imagine so, right? Yeah. Tragic. Do you have a trap engrave? Chat! This is my only option. Fucking wild. We live! We live! We're dead. We're so unbelievably dead, but we live! Uh-huh. Yeah, for sure, bud. We'll pick you up. Yep, uh-huh. Yep, yep, yep. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. Yep, uh-huh. Yeah, mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Winda. Uh-huh. Oh, shit. Never mind. That doesn't do anything. Okay, yeah. Draw a card. Okay. I live. I'm still alive. Until they normal summon Rhinoheart and I lose my mind. Bro's trying to figure out why Guardian Chimera doesn't trigger. I can't target him. Which sucks. Why did we scoop? Why did we scoop? I won that game? I fucking hate... I hate Jet Dragon, dude. Jet Dragon's so dumb. This game sucks. This game sucks. He forgot that polymerization leaves his monster on the field and makes it so that I can't target it because I have to target the card. So I can't target the card. And he's like, oh, he just like gets rid of it. Did I die? It's like, no, you're fine. I don't kill you. Anyway, double Azayas. Probably, you know what? Instead of Underworld Goddess. Azayas. Actually, no, probably. Probably instead of Seal, right? Actually, give me that second Seal. That game was dumb. Damage step effect intimidated him. He's like, wait, why can't I SP Little Knight? This is why Jet Dragon is so dumb. And why I despise it with every fiber of my being. Wow. That's a hand. That exists. Yo, I gotta go Imperm Purge? Lifeless Leafish. That is, I'm pretty sure, the Imperm. I struggle to think of another Imperm against this deck. I guess I could have Imperm, like, during standby phase with one of their, like, synchros. That's... That's the target, huh? Purge is very good, preventing them from getting the additional die. Yeah. That was it? What the hell? Damn, that sounds crazy. So we have to deal with, like, Crow, Bestials. That's it? Okay. Oh. Maiden. Link for the boy. Yup. Okay, so likely they have a Bestial. That's my assumption. Because Crow would have already been activatable, so this is very clearly a Bestial. In which case, let's go like this. Uh-huh. Let's go like this. Let's go... I could go 1 for egg for that synchro into that into spirit into yeah, but that doesn't really do anything. Okay, the play here is go. I don't know, I have a way of targeting is a problem. We'll go spirit here. Okay. Let's go 1 for 1. Sin Maiden. That was dumb. That was really, really dumb. I forgot that it requires a monster. That was just stupid of me. You can have egg. Salad? I haven't seen like any salad. Continue main phase? No, that's fine. Imagine targeting egg there. That's wild. Okay. not this. What does this one say? Banish a fish from grave. So if I called by both of those, he doesn't have the way of getting it back into the hand. How much do I care about that? A little, not a lot. Sure. Cases. Yeah, sure. Is Azura's the play here? No, it's Ultimate. It's Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Yeah, yeah. Now they link off for like IP Master Arena. Mm-hmm. SP for sure. Mm-hmm. I mean, if they elect to tag out, I think that's fine. Because then my guy doesn't get destroyed. Oh, maybe it does. Maybe it still gets destroyed. I think he would die because I'm not turn player, so it would come back, and then I would have last chance at priority, which would be the very last thing would be, hey, this guy gets destroyed. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's how that would work. Whoa, that's crazy. See, like, I have last bit of priority, and I think right here, it would be, like, destroy your guy. But I could be wrong. It may have, like, forgotten when he gets banished. Okay. Let's go like this. This. Okay. For sure, for sure. Yep, yep. Coolio. Alright. Go Maiden. Should I have linked there? Oh, I should have linked off. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, I'm dumb. This is why I don't listen to chat. Okay. Yeah, because now I have the special here. Oh, but I don't have a 9 to go into anyway. Maybe I do just set it. What am I worried about? Them being able to banish the True Light, right? In which case... Does that require a fish? Can they not synchro here? If they can't synchro... Maybe go Azure is, like, not bad. I could also go Seal. Which is also not bad. Ooh, I'm gonna go Voodoo Eyes. No, they can't synchro. Okay. That's what I thought. But that's okay. We'll trigger Maiden here. Target. Cannot target. Sure. Sure. They just banish like True Light here, right? They could either do that or banish like Blue Eyes. Do anything? Should have called by the fish there. This guy pieces. Sure. Oh, they chain blocked it. That's why. Do I set Purge? No, there's no need to. Alright, let's pass. Yep. Simon, shut the fuck up, dude. Holy shit. Stop backseating, you dumb piece of shit. God damn. Dude, it's like the one rule I have in my jet. we do that. That's not a choice. I want to banish the orange, or the snow base. This deals piercing, right? Yeah, it does. This doesn't negate attacks, does it? I guess blue eyes makes no sense here. Cool. Unlucky. Oh, me listening to chat is what killed me, I believe. Actually, a lot of that was just misremembering one for one. This event sucks. There's no reason to play this event. Like, why would I not just play ranked? Outside of, like, getting gems. It's like, cool, I'll just play ranked. Like, it's the exact same thing. There's no gimmick. It's just sad. I just realized how shit this hand is. Oh, of course we hit the Tricky Karma. Why would we not hit the Tricky Karma? Can I do anything with this hand? I can hope and pray that they allow Barrel to resolve in its entirety, and I can grab a Drill Beam to find a negate, but realistically, no. Oh, damn. Make Bagooska. Oh, they can't make Bagooska. Redoer, sure. Make Rukalos? That's pretty good. Do I go Puri Ray? we have like Crime that I'd have to contend with, and Rukalos, and or the Kaleido Heart. That's it, right? Oh, never mind. Hold on. They're doing this. That's a choice. That's a choice. So it's Rukalos, Crime... Oh, the reason they're doing that is so that Crime is right. So it's Crime, Rukalos, right? Do I have any way of doing anything at this point? Realistically, not. What the hell? This is a terrible play. Why the fuck did we do this? I think just having Zombie Vamp on the field is way better. Yeah, Banishing Wishes, like, does stuff, but it really doesn't. I guess it could be, like, a second meta noise. Oh, fucking fun. Hooray, dude. Watch him grab the spell. This just has to be sent to grave or sent from field to grave? Okay. We'll go Piri Ray. Can I afford to go... Yeah, I have to go for the Primate card. In which case, we'll grab Sage. How much does this matter, though? They just shuffle away my monster and then I die, right? Yeah. I have to just, like, hope that they don't. Oh, good, they're stupid. Okay, cool. Oh, I guess I could just shuffle away the other one. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh good, they're stupid. Okay, cool. That's fantastic, dude. This is quite possibly the worst use of these cards I think I have ever seen. It didn't matter, but that was really bad. Literally just negate and shuffle away the Primite card, and then what the hell do I do? I only have the one Wishes, which you banished, which like didn't matter. Once it got milled, it didn't matter. But you deal with the normal summon, and it's like, okay, I hope you drew the field spell, because like otherwise, what the hell am I gonna do? How much do I want to bet this guy is on something just horrendous? He's like, bro, let me cook, and it's like plunder with no ships. Just at all. Just no ships. They just don't exist. He's got like Mowork. Actually, how much do I want to bet is just Blue Eyes? I just ended up playing against Blue Eye. I will give Konami that, in that they are much better now at making sure that you're not playing against the same, like, team. You're actually playing against a different team. Which is something. At the very least, it's something. So there's that. I also messed this up. That's okay. That's not a big deal. Uga Mausoleum. Dude, this, it's fine. This game's great. I have no notes. Why would I ever have notes on this game? It's fantastic. This is what I don't like about these events. So it's just ranked. It's always just ranked. It's like there's no difference between this and like anything else. But the events that are like actually good, the dual trial stuff, is only, you know, dual trials. It sticks around for 3 days and then it goes away forever. And you're like, no, hold on, bring that shit back. What the hell? I'm like, no. Fuck you. Black Barrel. How have they improved that you play against other teams? Okay, so like the very first events in the game were absolutely dog shit because you've never played against the same team. Or, sorry, the like opposing teams. You would always play against like your own team, right? So there was a light versus dark event, and you would just play like half of your matches against dark. Like you'd be on the dark team and you just play against dark because there just weren't enough players. And the same thing with like, oh, I shouldn't have added that one. It's fine. And the same thing with like the other dual triangle. You would, I think it was the Synchro one. It was Synchro XZ Fusion, I believe. That one you also played against Synchro a whole bunch because there was just way too many Synchro. Do I go Seal? I go Seal here, right? Yeah. Seal's much better. The Tenpai Triangle. Yep. That being said, I don't think this one has that problem where it's just like, oh, you're just not going to have enough people on the other teams. Because, like, Fire is on the other side, and it's like, Fire's still insanely good. But that being said, it's like, hey, at the very least, I'm not playing against Light and Earth. Because I'm in the Light and Earth team. So like, hey, at least it's something. What are the actual materials for this guy? How the hell are you even supposed to summon that? Grass, Reasoning, and Monster Gate. Yeah, that sounds about right. Imagine being able to play Infernoid in the fire attribute half of the game and having the ability to then use that against the opponent. Don't have to deal with Droll, don't have to deal with Ash. I guess you have to deal with, like, Ghost Bell, but, like, who cares? It's like, cool, activate Grass. I know this shit's resolving. What, you gonna Perulia me? Go for it, bud. Like, you just don't care. Thrust and left arm too. True. You can just left arm whenever and be like, yeah, I got it. It's fine. I don't care. Yep. Real pretty normal traps. Yeah. Into locals after about a month. Entry pack containing Altart Cartesia. Let's go. I think I got the Ulti Silo Hat Rat from like from a local I went to after about months of not going. I haven't gone back since as well. Showed up, cleaned house, got one pack, and got the ulti, which was hilarious. Why is this taking so long? What is bro thinking about? What? Huh? Any day now. Did I play Blue Eyes in that one? Yep. And I somehow lost a Gravekeeper. Dude, what is... Let you cook? Brother, you are having a stroke! Oh, it's Dinomorphia? Do I know? No, I don't know what they said. Okay, cool. Sucks that everyone plays Blue Eyes. Yep. I agree. Did they reveal? Ferret Flames, Soul. Okay. Cool. First things first, let's do this. Yeah. Reveal. Yeah, I'd love to reveal another one. Reveal. Sorry, show, not reveal. Show. This one. Warning. This triggers Jet Dragon. Special. The Jetty Boy! New Mitsurugi cards might actually make me want to play the TCG. The new Mitsurugi cards are sick as hell, I'm not gonna lie. 0 points of setting here? No, these are special. Imagine playing Kaijus. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, that doesn't accomplish anything. I guess I could have summoned Egg there. But that doesn't do anything. Yeah. Yep. Battle! Sure. Okay, first things first, I'm the realist. Go for wishes. Fucking shirt, yeah. Typhoon? What the fuck is Typhoon gonna do? Please activate that. It'd be so funny. Do it. Do it. Yep. That's crazy. Nice trap trick, dipshit. I love this game. This game's great. Hold on, they'll figure it out. Let him cook! Get him out of the kitchen! He burned down the house! This game's terrible. Yeah! He's cooking! He's cooking. Also. Bruh. I've played against two Fire and Wind. Cringe. Alright. Let's play Paleo. I really want to play Paleo. You can't stop me! Brass says to let him cook. He then proceeded to burn water. Here's what I will say about Blue Eyes in this event. It's not very good. It's fine. But it has the same issues that it currently does in the TCG, or in Master Duel. Which is, why play Blue Eyes when you could just play Snake Eye? Smile. Let's see. What else? Can we play, what's this bucket? It's a dragon. It's a level 2 dragon pendulum effect monster. Is it banned? It's banned. It's a light. You hate to see it. That's okay. Do I have Hyperia? No, I don't have Hyperia. Hyperia's an Earth. Why? I don't have Sprites either. Wait, Sprites are allowed. Wait. Wait a second. Is that? No, probably not, right? No, probably not. Okay. I probably need more draw cards. Cards with which to draw additional cards. Unending Nightmare is also not bad. Okay, maybe not 3 of that. Do we play the Horus cards? Norn is playing Fire King Snake Eye is still crazy? Yeah. Yeah. You're right. That is crazy. It's like everyone is playing, I don't know, fucking Blue Eyes or something? Can I play Purge? I could play Impulse. Impulse is actually not bad. Honestly, I should play Impulse, right? Impulse coming is crazy. I should probably play 3 of it. I could play like Judgment and Strike, which is also not bad. I could play Super Polymerization as removal. I could play Card Destruction. Yeah, honestly, I think the Horus cards are kind of crazy. Are they not? And then we play like... Oh, but we can't! Oh, because we can only go into that. No! Fuck. Oh, I was gonna say... Because we could go into Giant Trainer. But Giant Trainer is a fire and requires 3, which we don't have access to. Bye-bye damage. No. Let's not do that one. Thinking thoughts, I'm thinking thoughts. They're being thunk. We could do Zombie Vamp. We could do 1 for 1. I think 1 for 1's not bad. We're gonna play... we'll play Magical Light of Soul. It's probably... No, it's just the Horus monsters. It's just the Horus monsters. I'm really good at... Dude, I'm so good at typing. Thinking thoughts, I'm thinking thoughts. Okay, not you. Who do we not want? Honestly, Needlebug Nest probably is a cut. I don't see a world in which that's all that necessary. Like, Grass makes sense, Reasoning makes sense. But that's kind of it, right? Yeah, I don't think Needlebug Nest... It's a trap, though. It's a trap that activates and mills cards. Is that better than Reasoning? No, Reasoning gets us a guy. I think you get us, like, one of these guys, which is crazy. Oh, but then we can't Time Tearing. Why was the upper limit 65? I would imagine it's because of this. I think they didn't want to make the cards smaller. So they're like, no, you're not allowed to do that. If we have Time Tearing, we can't activate Imp Seti. Which means we'd have to go... Do we just cut down on the amount of Time Tearings in our deck? Do we play like Simultaneous Equation Cannon? Oh, maybe. Hold on, wait. Fuck. Oh no, we do have it. Okay. I just assumed I had the card, but okay. Oh, there are options. There are options. There are very many options. What are we expecting to play against? Blue Eyes. So if we're expecting to play against Blue Eyes, Simultaneous Equation Cannon is crazy. It's very, very good. But that does limit our extra deck. What does it limit it to, is the question. Because realistically, we could just play Opabinya and Anomalocaris and still get that general use out of them, and then play maybe additional things specifically for Blue Eyes. Are you a bad person for running Infernoids in this event? You are a bad person for running Infernoids ever, at any point throughout history. No. Brother, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh game. No one cares. Pop off, King. Make people suffer. I'm a villain. You know what? Yeah, let's do Simultaneous Equation Cannon. Maybe instead of, you know what? I don't need the horse cards. I think I'd rather have, draw cards. Like Jar of Greed, or... Jar of Greed. I can only think of Jar of Greed. I could do, like, Reckless Greed. Reckless Greed, like, sucks ass, though. It's so bad. Waybridge? Yeah, we could. Waybridge... Maybe. Maybe. Honestly, because we can't play Soldier Dragon, we probably cut this, and we probably cut you to 1, and we play, like, 2-way bridge, maybe? Ugh, I don't love that. I don't love that, but I don't hate it. It's not... Rollback is banned. Black Goat we could play. But I don't have it, don't I? I don't even know... No, what would you call with Black Goat? You would call... fucking... Desiree? You call Desiree, right? Yeah. Honestly, Solemn Strike is, like, very good here. Solemn Judgment's not bad, but alas, I'd rather play, like, 3 Strike. You know what? Fucking Weevil. No, I need cards with which to draw. I don't have a way of, like, losing a ton of life points effectively. What is the best option for drawing cards? It's just Balance of Judgment, right? But Balance of Judgment loses to a lot because it requires me to basically have nothing. Which I don't love. I could play, like, Evenly. Because for some reason that's allowed. Oh, yeah, the Blue Eyes Link one would not be bad. True. I don't know if it's worth it, though. Honestly, I'm not sure if I even want to play, like, Reasoning. Probably. I don't have Zeus, so I don't need this guy. No, I think the Horus cards are the play. I think we do play the Horus cards. They're just too good. They're just too good. Do I want anything else? Actually, it's Typhoon, I believe. No, it's not Typhoon. It's Heavy Storm Duster. Heavy Storm Duster. Ultimate Slayer for what? For Spirit? Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't hate that effect. Do we have... We don't have Malong, right? Yeah, he's a... I think he's Earth, right? No, he's a Wind. I was way off. Dimensional Barrier? No, Dimensional Barrier is terrible in this deck. Mostly due to the fact that Dimensional Barrier saves you for a turn, and generally you need ways to either remove cards from the field or, like, prevent attacks. You don't necessarily need, like, them to stop doing stuff. That sounds, like, really weird, but, like, preventing attacks is way more valuable than, like, preventing them from going into a thing. So, like, Waboku would be better. Does that make sense? Probably not. It's fine. Don't think about it. What do I think is the worst attribute in this event? Water. Like, the combination is it's water and dark. And I don't think it's close. Light and Earth has Blue Eyes, and more specifically, Adamancipator and Millennium. And Fiendsmith. Like, it's kind of crazy. Tier? Yeah, what about it? I raise you... I raise you... Snake Eye. Or Fire King. Fire has everything. Fire has so many insane cards. They have Baron, they have Apo, they have all of Snake Eye, all of Fire King, they have Rescue Ace, they have Hand Traps. Tier is Water and Dark, that's the thing. Yep, that's like it. That's like all you got. What do you got with Water? You got Tier. And that's pretty good. But then go any further down from that, and it's like nothing. It is a barren wasteland. What, you gonna play Orchist? Yeah, dude, play Orchist. Go off. Whereas, like, Light and Earth, I think, is second, and then Fire and Wind is insane. Oh, it's so crazy. Ash, Fua, Droll. Yep. I mean, Light even has, like, what does Light have? Valor Nib. It's crazy. Yeah, Orcus is kind of sad. Is there something else we need? I really need more draw cards, right? Probably. Do we play, no, probably not, right? I was thinking, what if we played, this one? Oh, I guess we're not playing against tiers, so yeah, this wouldn't be terrible. Like, card destruction. Maybe to get to know our opponent's on. Hey, yeah, I don't hate that. Do we play Thrust? No, probably not. Do we play a nice clean 60, or do we cut cards? What cards are not good? Waybridge? That's like the one that I could think of that would not be very good, but honestly, I don't think it's that terrible. I just want to be able to, like, see more cards, but there's not really a way for me to do that. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. The extra deck, though, does matter. What else do we need? We don't have Elf, which kind of sucks. We can still do that. We could do Zombie Vamp. We could do Ding. We can't do Giant Trainer. We don't have Double Azeus. We do Typhon. Do we have... we have Access Code. Which is... something. Yes. Half of Sprite is Fire. Half of Sprite is Dark. And I believe they're all Thunder. Into the Void or Upstart? Yeah. The problem with Into the Void, in particular, is the simple fact that Into the Void is not live, except for on the first turn, because you're generally just going to be setting everything. IP? No. I don't think I ever summon IP. Oh, maybe with the Horus cards, yeah. Oh. Maybe. We could play Anima. Would anyone ever, at any point, be prepared for Anima? Would I be able to summon Anima? All fair questions. And the answer is... no. Is there... I guess the better question is there a better card? Probably. What other rank 8s do we have? There's like a ton, right? There is not a ton. I lied to you. Forgive me. It's all just gimmick puppet shit. That's hilarious. Heaven forbid you want to play Tri-Brigade. Trip. Honestly, this isn't terrible. Sanaphon's like not terrible because you could just be like, Pwant, and then they can't do a thing. But that would require you to kind of know what your opponent's playing. Bro, Pit Knight early is crazy. You can use like IP Masquerena as a negate with that card. And then you could just go into like Apo. Curry Bandit would be funny to mill and search a trap. The problem with Curry Bandit is that it's during the end phase. So it's not a terrible idea. But then you can't use said trap. But maybe. During the end phase, if this card was normal summoned this turn, you tribute this card, excavate the top 5, add a spell trap to your hand, send the remaining cards to the grave. So you just have to raw see it? Yeah. I don't hate it. If we had better mills, it'd be better. But, like, we don't have anything else. Yes, Nightmare Unicorn is in fact a dark. However, it's also a Link 3. And requires a discard. Is it just the extra Opabinia? Or Anomalocaris? Or something? It's not really another rank 8 we want to go into, huh? Or we play Crow. What am I... Why would I play Crow? Great question. Is triple tack worth playing? Probably not. I think the deck list is fine. I think it's just the extra deck card that I need. Yeah, dude, I can't think of anything. We'll just go with another Opabinia. Opabinia. I don't know if it'll matter, but... What about the Water Purling? We could do that. Yeah, that's not terrible. But it's just... I mean, it's also not great. Like, the reason you would play the Water Purly in... Like... In this previously was due to the fact that you would be able to get, like... Zeus. You could, like, negate a thing and then go into Zeus. But, like, now it's like... I don't know. That's not the thing that's gonna happen. This is a... Am I gonna get trolled? Am I gonna get food? No, we're gonna disconnect. That's what's happening. If they ash me, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry real tears. We pitch Morella here, right? Let's go! Draw a card. Holy! Ah, that's crazy. That's crazy! Go. Fire it. Go, go, go. And then they fool loss. It's a decent draw. To be fair, I think... Peek? That's so funny. Do we have, like, Imperm? Maybe. I'm wondering if I even activate the effect to discard, because I really want these two cards. I probably don't, right? Yeah. Alright, Vamos to see what the opponent is on. What is this? A trap probably would have been better, like, Destructive Daruma, or Waybridge or something. Imperm. Yep, yep. Not surprising. Chain. Under my Morella. I don't have Elf. Could go Ambroraster. No, I can't. I'm lying to you. What the hell am I talking about? I could go for... Yeah, nothing. I could literally just pass. Yeah, that's honestly not bad. It's honestly not bad. I think we should pass. I'm not that opposed to the Mulch Armies, given the fact that literally only one team gets one of each. So it's like, you either get Fualos or you get Perulia, like you don't get both. So I'm like, eh, it's not a big of a deal. Galaxy Soldier. Grab Galaxy Soldier, sure. Yep. Yep. Sure. The question is, what the hell do these guys do? And do I need to be concerned? Because if they make Infinity, I'm, like, boned. Yeah, I'm stealing. That shit mine! Chain. That was it? Yep. Oh. Let's go! I do really need to know what that guy's deck was. This is why Lab is banned? Yeah. True. Why is Labyrinth never... Actually, better question. Why is Flunder never playable in these events? Why are we never allowed to play the birds? They're like, birds? Yo! This hand's tragic. They're simply not playing Fire, Wind. Not Fire, Wind. Trust. It's not Fire and Wind. Let's go! Wait, hold on. Let's go! Mill, mill, mill! Ooh, backjack! We have backjack, though, so... Good. Oh, it's so good. That's what you like to see. Delicious. We still got Tri-Brigade in Lyrillus? Yeah, about that. I mean, we have Lyrillus, but... Yeah, Tri-Brigade definitely doesn't require, you know, darks or, like, I don't know, earths. I should just make Ding here. Just be like, alright, on my board, Dingus. Good luck destroying my cards. Dude, the new Lunalight support is nasty. It's crazy. Imperm? Please Imperm. Please activate Imperm. Please activate Imperm. It'd be so funny if you activated Imperm right now. Ogre. Ogre. Bruh. Bruh? Oh, it is Blue S. What the fuck? Wait, why are we playing Crossout? Because we're stupid. True. True. Okay, well. Set 1. Set 2. Set 3. Go! Go, go, go. Do I know what's on the top? I don't. Okay, cool. Nah. Do I have access to... No, I don't. Oh, they're both in the grave. Never mind. It's Sam. They misclick! They misclick! You click, you click! What's up, Kira? How's it going? Special. Special summon. Okay. Oh, congrats, Kira. Alright. Fire it! Let's go! Wait. That's all 30 Trap Drake. I don't know how I feel about this. It's fine. It's not fine. It's fine. Put him back! Chain of Paleo. I'm almost certain I know what that set card is, which I really don't want to deal with. Do I have a way of preventing that from being the case? No. All of my options are in the grave. I think, I'm not gonna lie, I think I cut grass. I don't think that's actually a good card in this deck. What could I possibly mill that does anything? I'm cutting it. It's out of there. It's out of there! In which case, Ice Dragon's Prison is also kind of great. So, you know what? We'll play a third copy of that. Should I? Probably not. It's probably gonna just be a dead card. Randomly. Yeah, happens. I'm glad you're back, though, Kira. Welcome, welcome. Is there a wind deck that's any playable? We can play Ritual Beast. Oh wait, no, Ritual Beast is like all lights. Fuck. It's like half lights, actually. What if I said they simply weren't going to draw out? Shit. Well, happens. Clear Wing? Nah, that's not real. Cool. Set 1, set 2, go. Should I have set the Dynamicious? No. At least we know what we're playing against, and we're probably gonna get clapped because of that. Never mind. You know what? I actually think we're fine. Mm-hmm. And then they pop Kieran, and I lose my mind. Okay. Should I have set Dynamicious? Yes. Runix, for sure. Kieran, Volcanics. Well, that's a choice. Not a choice I would have expected, but that's a choice. Yep. Do I have the Waybridge here? I think I'm fucked, like, no matter what I do, right? How does this work? I could go Trap Trick for... I'm not playing simultaneous Equation Cannon. Waybridge doesn't do anything here. Does he just make that guy? I guess I could just wait for them to, like, activate a thing. And then see. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Oh, you have Kieran in hand. Oh, you have a Kieran in hand. That's something. What's the play here? Ice Dragons? Right? You're a Pyro. Fuck. What the hell? Why are you a Pyro? What? I hate this game. Morella doesn't do anything. Canadia doesn't do anything. Opabinia doesn't do anything. Oh, sorry. Hold on, Daroom is like so bad though. It's probably still this guy, right? They have a lot of winged beasts, to be fair. Kieran. Yeah, we'll go Daruma. I don't think this is the correct way. I don't think it matters. I think we're just dead though. Only one Kieran? Doesn't matter if they have it. See, I told you, like, it doesn't matter if they have it. Yeah. Do I Daruma here? Volcanics. Yep. Kieran. Wrong ball, yeah. Fuck this game. This game's such fucking shit, dude. Oh my gosh. Just draw. Yeah, just the one time that I. Oh, I hate this. I hate this game. 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 Hate this game. Bro drew a god hand, and it didn't matter what I was gonna do. I was always gonna lose that game, like no matter what. Draws the Ash against the deck that really needs you to not see Ash. Draws the one-up Kieran. Draws the continuous spell to grab the field spell, and doesn't, you know, draws Volcanic, or doesn't draw Volcanic, but it gives access to Volcanics because you use fuck this game. Ay ay ay. Oh cool, and now I'm playing against a terrible, no good, very bad deck. That's great, dude. Can I beat this? No. No, it's okay. Am I playing Anima? No. Dang. You're playing the third Okapinya. You're playing Anima. Why did I send that one? Because I'm stupid? I don't know. Did I just get 200 for that? No, I got 100. Oh, it's that I got 200 gems. I was like, wait, what? I thought I got 200 points, and I was like, wait, why did I get 200 points? My favorite part about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that every deck is now the same. Sounds actually not bad. This hand sucks ass. This what? That is the actual text on the card. Wow, that's not what I was expecting. Okay. Yeah. Why are we doing this? What are we doing? What the Why didn't we just activate the effect of Purge to summon Snake Eye Ash? Flash grab, Poplar grab, field spell. Okay, why did I, what? Thank you, Red Comet. What? Huh? This game's so good, dude. Nah, dude, that's actually a really good draw. That's actually an insanely good draw. So we might have to contend with Ash Blossom. I guess not it. I guess it could be like a Fire King. That could be problematic. So it's make ding here, right? Because Zombie Vamp's not terrible. This says you can't be targeted? Oh, this guy just summoned from Grave. Never mind. Fuck me. How about this ding? We go ding, we send... We walk into Promethean. I can't walk into Promethean, I fucking lied to you. Okay, ding kinda sucks. Huh. Oh, I could normal summon Magical Ida. Why am I not playing... Chinging. Oh, Chinging would have gone crazy here. I'm lying to you. But it would have been nice. I think we actually just keep all of this in hand, actually. In which case, Zombie Vamp is not bad, but it's also not great. We don't want that to go into the back row. I think it's literally just like Make Ding. Make Dingling. I guess I could make Typhon. Make Typhon, bounce this guy, walk over to this guy. I hate to say it, make Typhon here is absolutely the correct play. I don't like putting Promethean into Grave, but it is the correct choice. Because that guy still activates its effect, puts this guy into the back row, we really don't want that. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Mm-hmm. 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 Big. Huge life point gain for my opponent. Crazy. Oh my gosh, another one. That's wild. Sure. Oh, we know that they have Birch in hand. Oh, there he is. This is a quick fact. During the opponent's turn. So, okay, so the answer is, banish him. Get him out of there. That guy is not good for my health. Sure. WrestleMania? Yo, I should watch WrestleMania. And then they make Baron, and I lose my mind. Please don't make Baron, I'll cry. Fuck me. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, at the very least... Okay, Typhon's actually saving my ass right now. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? So lucky, so lucky. Yup. Penix? Oh no! Wait, why are we doing this? Sure. Cool, anyway, draw two. Those are not good draws. They're not bad draws, but they're not good draws. Stop! You violated the law. I also just realized I'm not playing a single monster with which to utilize the effect of this guy. Oh, Promethean. Please do the thing that I think you're about to do. Oh wait, Typhon! Fuck! Oh, I didn't think about that! Wait! No, I'm stupid! The Typhon! No! Ah! It's fine. Oh, I shouldn't summon. Oh, I shouldn't summon. Where is it from? It could be fine. It could all be okay. It's A-okay. This is only during the opponent's battle phase, right? Yeah. I mean, I could just pass, or I could activate this, and then they could use their negate. Holy shit, it worked. Holy shit, chat, it worked. Let's go. They used the negate. Thank you for clicka. For fucking yay. What could they possibly make here that I'm worried about now? They could do that. I don't know. Pita for what? They've already done Phoenix. Yeah, they could. I think. Why did I not activate that? That doesn't do it. They don't have the Baron negate. What the Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't you dare think about it. Let's grab Marero. Let's go. Let's go for Imp Seti. Well, that's choice. Ooh, that's a card. Oh, that is most assuredly a card. However, okay, here. Here's what we do. We go like this. And then we go like this. Chain Leanne Colia. Yup. And we send the only card that does, like, anything in the grave. This one. Send that one. And then we go Magic Collide Soul, which is a card that happens to also be a water. Yes. And then we go U2. Now he gets banished, but that's okay. Into Anemone. Anemone. Don't think about it. and then we mill. And then we go. Would a Paleomere be miserable or interesting? It is miserable. Having played it, it's not good. I played one, and it sucked. Alright, cool. So, we've dealt with the board cleanly and efficiently. And then we just this one. Do we have anything that I could go that's actually not bad, because we could go Canberra Raster into this zone, which gives us the ability to pop during combat. And we could set, and then actually set a Paleo that does something. Like we could set Canadia, which is not bad. Or we could set Leanne Colia. It's Canadia. It's Canadia 1,000,000% of the time. Put it back. That's great. There we go. Goodbye, princess. You will be missed. You won't be, Baron. Rest in peace. Let's go. That's crazy. Whee. Alright, coolio. Combat. Yeah. Wait, this does a thing? Oh, is this thing? I thought I saw a Canberra Raster trigger. It was just Okay, I have a question. What was in Brothers Extra? My brain cannot We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. My brain has broken. I can't. Oy oy oy. Bro didn't have anything. What are you talking about? There was nothing in that extra. I mean, the important cards like Apo Baron were in there, but literally everything else? Alright, if this is not Fire King, we might be okay. If it's not specifically Fire King. Though Blue Eyes might also be bad if they set the trap and have 2 pops. But if they don't, we're fine. We can absolutely... This hand's great, dude. It's... What the fuck? Huh? Huh? Is this sharks? Oh. What the... Okay. Sure. What are we accomplishing with this? That's the real question. Is this just like stun? You can't do anything after Ascension except for going to Xyz. So I don't know what this is. Oh, it's stun. Okay. Ah, it's stun! Or the equivalent in this. Ooh, in this event. Wow. So, I could just set 5 pass. And be like, let's boogie. What are your thoughts? I don't love that. I don't hate it though. I don't love it. Imseti's kind of crazy though. And we know that they don't have... Well, they could Called By me. Called By kinda sucks. Me and my homies don't like Called By. It's very unfun. Yeah! I'd love to draw a card. That is a card that does exist. Drill Beam? There it is! I don't think we set the Fiend Greeting. I think everything else is okay. Or... yeah. Ready? Normal Summon Barrel. Drill Beam is fine, sure. Is it 1 per? Yeah, cool. Mm-hmm. Oh, it does say for the rest of his turn. You're right, my bad. Mausoleum, sure. Yup. Mausoleum. Chain.
Marel.
So this is Blue Eyes, but we're just bad. Huh? Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Fucking... Do I pop that? No, that's fine. Yeah, you can have that. That's fine. The deck is consistent. True. Sure. Okay, first things first. Let's go for Olenoids. I'm gonna target the new set. I'm gonna chain Mishas. Thank you for setting before combat. It's very good. That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah. And then we'll go Trap Trick. We'll chain Olenoids. Yeah, that's fine. And we will special. We will banish. Well, now that's interesting, huh? I mean, it's destructive to Daruma Karma Cannon. It's always destructive to Daruma Karma Cannon. It's never anything else. And then put them in the dirt. Drill Beam could still be live if they have a Primite in hand. And we don't know about the other cards. So that is used. If Drill Beam isn't live, we're good. If it is live, we're just kind of boned. Like, there's very little we can do there. I forgot to add Synchro for this guy. Alright. Let's go for the Camboraster. What do you have? You have Judgment? No, please don't go to that. Target this one. Is it Imperm? Oh my gosh, it is. The hell? That was not what I was expecting. But okay. Chain. You have Drill Beam? Oh no. Oh, that's very not good. Oh, that's very not good. Okay. That is something of note. Do I special summon this? No. That doesn't make sense. We will normal soul. It's not the end of the world. Oh. Okay. Well, it's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Coolio. I really just have to hope that drill beam is not active, but I think it is. I think it is. How fucked am I then? Extremely. Unequivocally. Wow, that's so frustrating. Huh. I guess I could do this. And then do that. And then do that. That might be my best option. Yeah. Sorry, hold on. This is tough. Is there something else that is activatable, potentially? They could potentially not have the drill beam active, and the last card in the hand could be, like, an effect failure or something along those lines. We'll go Anemone. Anemone. Try to put the Mew. Failure. Was not drill beam. Okay, cool. So I think we win here. Let's go Gigante. Let's go Gigante. Special this guy. Go SP over this guy, walk over this guy. Hold on. What's the best option here? I go SP, banish this, walk over the other one, and then Ice Dragon's Prison, take it on the opponent's turn. Yeah, maybe. You have Jet Dragon, don't you? Oh, no, that was the other guy. Okay, cool. I got lost my mind. I was like, oh no, Jet Dragon. Oh, wait. Spring. Or Sprite. Gigantic. Yes. Gigantes. I'm hoping and praying you only have two. If you have more than that, I'm fucked. I literally can't do anything. But if you only have two, oh my god. I think I could have done that better. Not gonna lie. I think I could have played that better. But that's okay. I played pretty well. Do we have a synchro? What level 4 synchros do we even have access to? Literally none. I could go like Jinging. I don't hate that. Play a third Magical Light of Soul. And then, honestly, is there a reason for me to be playing Laundry? I don't think so, right? Like, milling cards is kind of terrible in this deck. We'll play a Magical Light. And I think play like Changing and maybe a... No, Changing's not it. Do we have a Synchro I can go into? Is there like a Synchro that's worth going into? No. No. No, there is not. Is there an Xyz? Oh, I can play Onibimaru. Hold on, let me actually see. Is there like an Xyz2 that's worth going into? Is this a quick effect? No, right? It's only if you have pretty memory. Onibimaru is not bad to have, all things considered, but I really don't need that. I'd rather have something that, like, was Disruption via the Magical Light of Soul. And if that's the case, like, it's probably just Changing, right? Just, like, as an option. It's not the best option, but, like, it is an option, and it's not bad. Livy. Oh. Let's go with that. Let's rock with that. How many more games do I have to play? Too many. 4? No. Oh, here's the thing. If we have Backjack, that's, like, highly unlikely. So it's just not reasonable to be like, yeah, let's do that. Ogre? Is it Ash? Could be Fua. Or something of that nature. Dingirsu here is actually pretty good. We could just go Ding-a-ling. I think they have Ash Blossom in hand. Masquerena doesn't really make much sense. Dingirsu is not bad. It protects from like Lightning Storm and what have you. I think it's just go Zombie Vamp. Force out interaction if they have it. That's what I wanted. That keeps Morella alive. So we can go Marin. Coolio. Is there a better rank 8 than Zombie Vamp? Probably not, right? Not really. Oh, we're playing bullshit. Yeah, sure. Oh wait, this is UA. Sorry. No, am I wrong? Hold on. The hell are you playing? The hell are you playing? What are you playing? I'm now just more lost than I was previously. What are you on? have so many questions. I have Quebin. What are you playing? What does this do? Imperm? The fuck is Imperm gonna do? Nar. That can't have been the play. Parlor? Sure. Send a Dragon Maid. Yeah. Why was there a Snake Eye field spell? Huh? What is this here for? I am so confused. But you know what? Play it out. We'll look at the deck later and see what the idea is. Because I'm very intrigued. I have never seen this card. I thought it was a... I thought it was the... What is it? On your mark, get set, go. The like synchro card, but that's not a field spell. That's a continuous spell. Tidying. Snake Eye player switches to psychological torture. True. What? Huh? Out. What 9 layers of hell does this accomplish? Does this make SP pass? This is absolutely make SP pass. That's so funny. Yeah, dude, for sure. For sharks, my bro. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna activate Morella here. Yeah, I'm gonna activate Morella. Do you have Ash? Okay, cool. I'm gonna activate Morella. I'm going to send to the graveyard a card. What am I gonna send? I'm gonna send Rise to Full Height. Then, because I'm terrified for my own well-being, I'm going to activate Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon and just flip it all face down. Yeah? Because I don't want SP to deal with my monsters and my cards and my stuff. It just doesn't sound very fun. So please don't. Smile. SP is a dark. You're right. I'm stupid. Forgive me. I forgot that we were playing in an event that does this. Good night, Kira. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so this is clearly Imperm, right? Like, that's obviously Imperm. Because we know it's Imperm. That's a terrible, no good, very bad draw. That's a horrible draw. That is a... You know what? It's great. Forget everything I just said. It's fantastic. It's so good. It's so good. Coolio. I just do this? I'll excavate one card because it's funny. Oh, cool, a Kingsark. Yeah, I'll add it to hand. And then I will immediately put it back into the bottom of the deck so that I don't have to deal with it. Droll! Please droll. Please droll. Please droll. It'd be so funny. Please activate droll. Please activate droll. No! I really wanted you to activate droll. It would have been funny. It would have been funny, though. Oh, but it would have been... Oh, but it would have been funny. Okay, what do we do? 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 We're gonna flip up the Marella. And then we're gonna go for... We're gonna go for... So this technically has question mark. Does that work in... it has 0. So I could go Coral Anemone with these two, and I could Weeple. Let's fucking go! Okay, but before I do that, let's flip up the Zombie Bam. Let's mill. Mill H feel great. Imperm. Thank you! Thank you for playing right into my hand. How kind. Yep. Yeet. Okay, cool. So now, do I lock myself into water? Yeah, because they are literally dead on field. If I do that. Let's go! Let's go! That game was... What is bro cooking? What are you doing? I'm so intrigued. I'm so very intrigued. Okay, this didn't answer. Huh? 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 What? Why is Genroku in here? Oh, Genroku can special summon Kitchen. But of course! What? What? But... Yeah, imagine just not playing, like, I don't know, Fire King. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh, I don't think we can top that. I think I'm gonna call it quits. See, it's people like that that make this happen. 23. Yikes! Yikes. Anyway, I'm gonna call it quits there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did indeed enjoy it. If you did, like us very much, so appreciate it. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.